Hey, how's it going? This is the Argonaut. We are here again in the Parthian Campaign, episode 19. So, here we are attacking the rebels. I think we have enough to handle their archers if we focus fire well enough. So it's going to be a lot of archer fire coming in, and they're going to do a lot of work against their militia. Honestly, might be better off to not attack.
Retreat, men! Retreat!
Are you guys still raiding? You are. But honestly, just because these guys are going to come in, and I'd rather just defend against this. Could tax them. No. No need to tax right now. Why is that just so much negative food if we tax you guys? I guess because of the provincial capital. Okay. So we need more food. Always need more food. Alright, well, okay. So we got these building up soon, so that'll help with our public order. Over this way, we are going to probably move out against these guys soon enough. 453. I'd really like to get rid of these axemen. They're pretty terrible. And getting some Persian hoplites would be very nice. Or some Persian men-at-arms. Or Parthian men-at-arms. Very cool. Or just more peltists. Indo-Hellenic Thureos spears. Oh, Indo-Hellenic peltists. Okay, you guys have 8 ammunition. These guys just have 2. They're probably a little sturdier. Okay. Interesting. What's their armor at? 63 and 158 for upkeep. 63, 155. They're pretty similar. I'd rather have the peltists, actually. Okay, well, I think we're actually good to go ahead and end our turn, though. These guys are slowed down considerably, which is great. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. So, I mean, this is still kind of questionable up here, but we'll see how it goes. Let's end the turn. I thought we slowed you guys. Oh, they were the ones in the city. Okay. Honestly though, I think we can still do pretty well here. But we're gonna have to fight it out because if we can auto resolve with a Pyrrhic victory. I'd rather fight it out. All right, so the Bactrians come forward. Feeling pretty good about our chances here. So. Thinking, then they're doing exactly what I thought, which is they're going to charge forward and run through the stakes, as usual. Typical defense. So, and we put up some barricades on either side here to deal with them. So, immediately, the slingers back here are going to have the field day. 29 ammunition, pretty brutal. They're very good. So we're going to easily take care of the light cav, and then start targeting the noble cavalry as well. We take a good amount of casualties. So, we'll see how the rest of this plays out, where they decide to go. Alright. So, we engage with their general here, and he's not actually going to do that well against my Parthian spears. Parthian spears have a nice little bonus for his cavalry, and should do quite well. Over here, the Indo-Hellenic Thureos spears are moving in. Pretty cool looking unit, I will say. But, we should be able to handle it. Bactrian Hillmen as well, also very low armor. The Thureos are 60 armor, which is pretty solid. We got some mercenary archers over here, and then over here, mercenary archers, some Bactrian helmet, and some more Thureos spears. So, we've brought some of our cavalry over, the skirmisher cav, as well as our Indo-Iranian light cav. And we have our general in the back here, still supporting the troops. So, they're throwing some javelins. We're going to go ahead and target them down pretty quickly with all the fire. And we're going to go ahead and charge the Bactrian hillmen after they engage with us. Shouldn't get too many kills on the charge, which is nice. It's our expert charge defense. So we're already starting to work on the morale of these guys here. The archers decide to come into range of my slingers. So that was kind of foolish of them, because they're about to get really targeted down. Should be able to make quick work of these guys. The Thureos spear do actually decide to move back, and I get a few great shots into their flank. Cavalry moving around. Absolutely dominating them. They break. They break as well. Send the general over to take care of them. And it's already looking like a pretty clean victory here. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit. We mop up the rest of these guys. We're going to go pull into position right here. We're going to bring the slingers out and then the archers in behind. and we're going to try and just use as much of our own archer fire to take care of them. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward here, and I'll catch up with you. Alright, so we have killed quite a slew of them with our slingers as they were breaking through the barricades here. And we're going to be targeting the archers with our slingers. We scooted around this way. We're going to go ahead and start to engage here, and then bring our cavalry around to outflank. So, right off the bat, the infantry preparing a nice blobbed, ugly charge. Already starting to waver the hillmen, which is great. They'll get into combat and they won't waver then. But the rail spears threw their javelins and got a few kills, but nothing crazy. All right, so we charge in here and engage the enemy. They have their Indo-Hellenic peltis back here. I thought they were archers, actually, so these guys are going to get a good amount of kills, but at least they'll use up all of their ammunition. General moving around to outflank. Charge in. Already had 164 kills, which is pretty great. 57 missile damage on that unit. Is pretty devastating. All right, so we're starting to lose some infantry, which is kind of expected. We do break through and kill the hillmen, which is good. The light cav moving around the flank here as well. Using the slingers to pick off the rest of the troops here. They all engage, and we move in for a nice little charge against the infantry. Do a good amount of damage on that charge there. General at 193 kills. The light cav mopping up the units over there. But not wanting to get stuck in and lose my general accidentally, I pull out. They chase after a little bit with a Thoreo spear, but we pull far enough away that we were able to come back in for a nice little charge. Moving through the city streets. Mopping them up quite nicely. There goes the general. Crashing in. Pretty nasty stuff, and we are able to swiftly take care of the Bactrians. Ha! Pathetic attempt, Bactria. Truly pathetic. Alright. We're gonna execute. Get out of here. Nobody else. Okay, there's one other army moving up. We'll see what we can do. We'll definitely have to recruit some troops, I think. Ha! Okay, yeah, let's fight this. Alright, so, I'm not doing a replay right now because this is going to be a pretty straightforward battle. So basically what has happened is we have lined up all of our skirmishers on the walls. They are slowly slaughtering everybody. And we have our spearmen up front here, ready to receive the enemy once they burn through the gates, along with our stakes there. And yeah, things are looking pretty good so far. Just absolutely demolishing their horsemen. I kind of just have them on fire at will. I don't really care what they target, because they'll just kill stuff anyways. Slingers have so much ammunition too, so it's pretty brutal. Archers over here, sure, target them. You guys, target them. You're taking some casualties. It's not the worst thing. It'll be alright. Alright, so we're going to fast forward a little bit here. Continuing to fire away. Slinger's just absolutely doing work. I mean, look at it. Oh, I love it. They're going to get so much experience. Oh, they come back. Amazing. Just keep firing away. The general broke. And they couldn't even finish burning the gatehouse. Ah, you children. What do you think you're doing? It's almost sad. Almost. Not quite, though. And it looks like the last bit of them should flee soon. Let's just fire away at them. Not much left. Hey, what are you guys doing? I don't know what the heck they're doing. And there we go. Beautiful. Lost 155. Killed 955. Or 902, but the towers did work as well. Awesome. So that should severely debilitate the rebels. We'll see if they come back again. They might just end up raiding, unfortunately, but we'll see. I'll see you back on the campaign map. Alright. I will be releasing. Why not? We'll get all that money. Looks like they're gonna fortify. That's what it sounded like. A child has died! Oh no. Military traditions, the Watchmen, which I assume are probably you guys. It is. Excellent. Missile damage by missile units. Yeah. Sure, let's do that. You guys are almost taken care of. Ah, we could move out and attack them. Okay, can't quite reach. So we'll go ahead and just move up right there. Okay. Army retreats, personality report on seasonal conditions, construction report. Excellent. We got some public order stuff going on. Still, man, they're still not happy. 10 turns to get that boosted up. Why are you guys so upset, huh? Taxes. Well, we're making good money now. We might as well bring it back down to normal tax income. And that'll help slightly. Okay.
My lord.
Oh, you guys are taking some serious attrition. It's not good.
I want hourly patrols.
Okay. In the meantime... Ooh, okay, we can get a new building here. Maybe we should get a shrine. Or go for a city center. Well, first things first, let's maybe convert this over to this, which gets public order. And then... I don't want to lose food at all. Let's go for... Could go for the quartermaster. What does that eventually get us? Wealth. Okay, I see. Could get some siege units, which is kind of nice. We'll have enough public order buildings here, so... maybe we... Nah, no, we don't want to get slums. Let's do that. Alright, we are replenishing, which is good. Where's our spy at? Okay. There he is. Let's just take... Ah, there you are. Okay. You have some cavalry. We could move in and attack them. What can we get from mercenaries? Just elephants. Okay. Not interested right now. I kind of want to move down and then move up and attack. Let's see, this army, still not very scary. Yeah, you guys are pretty weak. We are getting replenishment. No, not actually. Which is unfortunate. Okay. I think we are gonna, like, scoot down here. And then move up and attack. Aha! Alright. Well, looks like we're getting this fight going. From atop his perch, the king overviews the enemy. We'll see how this plays out. So, we have our 2 contingents of horse archers. Over here we have lined up with our slingers, our skirmish, or peltist, I should say, and our noble blood cav in the back. I know they're kinsman cav. I'm going to call them noble blood cav. Just because they scream noble blood cavalry and it's very badass. Over here we are doing a little archer duel with the Bactrian horse archers. They've killed 7 of us and we've wiped out that unit pretty handily. So, we'll see what we can do. They only have 1 other unit of archers, horse archers that is. They do have 2 units of heavy Persian cav, which actually, let's take a look at these guys. Pretty... You guys cool looking? I think so. They have like 100 armor on these guys, which is pretty crazy. Over here, these foolish Bactrians didn't see what happened to their brothers on the other flank, and we will quickly be able to delete them from the battlefield. Alright, I pull back and stop firing at will, just so I don't waste it firing into the enemy, into their shielded flank. So, they do have a good amount of quick-moving infantry, assault infantry, and Sogdian axemen. Over this way, we start to get chased by some Persian cav, so we get a few free shots in the rear there. And I go ahead and chase after them a little bit, targeting them down, see if we can kill a few. we pull forward, and then that entices them into a unwise charge. Same with this unit over here. So I'm kind of microing on 2 different flanks here, but all I have to do is pull them back and keep pulling them back, and eventually they're just going to wear out. The unit there. Oh, I did something very stupid over here. So I accidentally dismounted. So the fire at will button is very close to the dismount button. In fact, it's right next to it. So I accidentally dismounted my troops. Luckily, they didn't get a really good charge. They kind of got they got an awkward charge in. Up there, we just took care of them with missiles. But, so I didn't get completely annihilated. But we do at least countercharge with the Noble Blood Cav, and they have a pretty nice bonus versus cavalry on top of their already great stats. So they're going to make short work of the Persian Cav, and they actually didn't kill that many. The only problem is, for our Noble Horse Archer, they scared away our horses, basically, after we dismounted. The other horse archers, we still have them, but that one lost our horses. So that was a bit unfortunate. Over here, the enemy's moving in, so I decided to pull back a little bit so we can get the maximum amount of damage with our slingers. We still have a good amount of ammunition on all of our troops. I mean, the horse archers have like 20-something ammunition. Yeah, they're all at 22. The slingers are at 29, I think. Yeah. So that should go pretty well for us. We're at 8 ammunition on our peltists, so pretty great. Alright, so we're going to be focusing down troops as they come in. We just start to target the Sogdians because they're terrifying me. And yeah, things are looking pretty good for us right now. They have 0 mobility left, and we just need to see how far our ammunition can get us. So firing away, firing away. We do start targeting these troops on the flank here, and the slingers just obliterate. Let's see, we're going to be targeting the Bactrian assault infantry, which is pretty cool looking. They have, looks like they have these little falxes or something. Yeah, they have 15 armor pen. That's pretty good. 55 weapon damage. Yeah, they're no joke. They would do very well against our peltists, but they only have 31 armor. And as you can see, that isn't going that well for them. Oh, it's brutal. So we keep messing with them, pulling forward with our cavalry to entice them into charging. And over there, they do get a javelin shot, but we're going to go ahead and charge them with our skirmish cav. And that should be the little death knell for them. Alright, so continuing to pull away, slingers targeting their Macedonian settlers. I end up pulling forward a little bit, and then not wanting to have to fire at them through the woods, I'm going to go ahead and swoop around this side here. We're going to kite away, and firing at the Sogdian Axemen, we're able to take them out, and I do a nice little charge with the general and completely obliterates them. So that was great. I'm not too scared of them now. And all they have left is, they have like, I think a unit of hillmen, a unit of assault infantry, and then just a bunch of slow-moving, heavily armored troops. We do have our noble horse archers on foot, which look really cool on foot, honestly. It's just kind of funny. It's just, guys, I couldn't get a ride today, so just had to walk. Just had to walk to war. Alright, cool. So, absolutely dominated them. And, yeah, not much left to do except fire away and see how many kills we can get. The slingers hopefully going to destroy this Bactrian unit before they can get to us. We're able to delete the settlers there, getting some free shots now into the back of the mercenary spear band. This should do okay. And then we're hopefully going to get rid of the rest of their light infantry with our slingers, which is proving to be very successful. Alright, they have some tough armor left, but that's about it. It's giving them like 50-50 chances. Don't really agree with that, but we'll see how that goes. So, really start tearing out chunks of the hillmen, and then the peltists get involved. Should be doing some pretty decent casualties to settlers. Eventually, I don't want these guys to be my frontline unit. I would like to get some like Persian hoplites and use them, and then these guys can outflank and then charge in, because they're, you know, if they get flank shots with their javelins, it'd be pretty brutal. So we go ahead and engage. We're going to see how long we can hold out here against the slow-killing phalanx unit. Over here, we pretty much delete the hillmen. There's a little bit of guys left here with the assault infantry, and the kinsman cav are eyeing them with glee. Alright, and they're going to go ahead and get a charge in. Let's watch the charge of the kinsmen. Way too close together, but that's fine because it looks cool. Moving through each other, and boom, crashing into them. All right, and then over here we're gonna go ahead and charge in with the general, and some other units. Get a quick little charge into them, and I actually have a little bit of ammunition left on my slingers. So first we're gonna get a nice charge with the general, and then a few extra shots into the flank of the Macedonian settlers, which actually does a little bit, which is nice. Might as well take those kills where I can get them. I'm going to go ahead and begin cycle charging. We bring in the our noble horse archers, who actually, you know, they have pretty decent stats. I mean, they got 8 melee attack and lots of armor, so they should be able to do pretty well against these guys. And then we get the noble blood cav coming in. So over here, getting a few shots into the Yavana Guard General. And I think we can all see where this is going. So we're going to continue to cycle charge. Ignoring the General for now. Keep getting some free shots. Charging it with a Kinsman Cav. Should be able to break them. We do. We break them as well. And then suddenly they're down to 4 units. General kind of awkwardly moves into the other General. He really wants to fight him. He really does, but not going to let him. Alright, so they have 4 units left. We're going to go ahead and chase down the riders. And then we're going to go ahead and get some nice charges into the flank of the enemy. This should be enough to take out the Persian mercenary spearmen, those traitorous bastards. This should be supporting the true Persians. And yeah, things are looking pretty good. General moving in, tired because he used second wind, or improved second wind, I should say. But we're able to break these guys. Gonna pull out again and cycle charge, and this is pretty much going to be it. We have a little bit of ammunition left, which we use with our peltis here into the general, which works quite nicely. And here comes the charge. Crashing in, popping all the general abilities, and long story short, we're going to end up tearing down the Yavana Guard with some more cycle charges, and it'll be a victory for Parthia. Alright. Expected nothing else than a complete and utter victory. Alright. Yeah, we'll release captives. Why not? So, I am slightly worried that these guys, they will be able to reach Susia. So, what we could do is attack, and then they'll come and attack, and we'll push off. That's what I'm thinking will happen. Hopefully. Oh, in the meantime, we can upgrade these guys. Shots per minute and missile damage by archers? Well, do we have archers? Yeah, we do, sort of. We could do shots per minute movements for cav. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Alright, so we have a good amount of money. Could upgrade something over here. Probably want to do the public order and sanitation. And then, what we could do is grab... we can't even get foot archers. Okay. Well, we could get some of these guys. Cool, that works for me. Because we can't get anything good here anyways, way too expensive for elephants. Yeah, okay, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to assault. And I attack, no. And we're just going to continue the siege. And we will retreat once they attack. We should retreat out of the way of the reinforcements, is my hope. Otherwise, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, that should go okay. Should draw them into an engagement they don't want to be in. Alright. Cool. So, that's looking pretty good. These guys are all the way down here. We actually have positive public order there. Amazing. Not here yet, but close. And on this turn, we should get some new stuff, which is going to be good. And yeah, I think we're good to end the turn. Okay. Of course, they attack. Ooh. You know, we could actually fight this out. we might be able to beat these guys pretty handily if we fight this out. I think we're going to, but I think we're going to save it for next time. So thank you so much for watching. If you like and want to subscribe, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Parthian Campaign.